leave for VidCon tonight, and because I leave for VidCon tonight, I wanted to spend the first part of today's video taking a very painful trip down memory lane. You see, I think this is my fifth or sixth VidCon, and every VidCon I've been basically a different person with a different mindset, a different style, a different attitude, and a different hair type. But you see, my history of VidCon is a little different than other people's. I have a tendency to go through phases, and these phases can really be noticed when we just look at one VidCon every year. So I started looking through my Facebook and my YouTube and Instagrams to see other years what I was like. And to sum up my last few years at VidCon, I have curated 3 stories I would like to tell you. So for storytelling purposes of this video, we're gonna go ahead and skip 2011 and 2012. 2011, I only had like 400 subscribers. I'd get snuck into VidCon, and anyone who did know who I was just knew me as the boyfriend of that famous beauty guru. 2012, however, I had just started to get an audience, but I was still super shy and like unsure of myself. So I didn't really cause too much noise or too big of a scene, which is a really good thing because the next 3 years, I definitely made up for that. Fast forward to 2013, I've now gotten my first 100,000 subscribers, and I think I'm the absolute shit. I realize I wasn't, but when you're that young and you're starting to get that big of an audience and people are telling you they love you, it goes to your head a little. There's so much energy in the YouTube world at 2013 that nobody had ever even known that you could become a big YouTuber. So as we were starting to get into this world, we were very excited by it. Well, it went to our head so much that in one of our panels, which is 4 of us sitting at a table answering questions from fans and companies, when asked if we could twerk, I stopped the panel and found music and got on the table to shake my ass. They didn't even ask me if I could twerk. I took Joey's question as a purpose to stop what I was doing and stop the panel to get on the table and twerk. I am a complete embarrassment. I know this. I have been like this since I was a child. But here, this is when it first started coming up at VidCon. This phase still wasn't as bad as the 2014 phase. Okay, now we're in 2014 and I'm a complete douchebag.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Say the first thing that comes to mind-ish, or answer the questions first thing, okay?
All right. I'm ready.
Okay, you're so confident.
I know. 2014 was the year of the Justin Bieber wannabe for me. VidCon at this time had become not so much about the fans, but to the creators, it was a gathering where all of us came and saw the people that we'd known now for a few years, once a year, here in a playlist, and we would drink and we would party and we would have fun, and that led to me doing really embarrassing stuff. Here's a story. An unfortunate true story. VidCon 2014, I went to the Maker Studio party. Here at this party, me and some friends that I will not talk about, but you know them very well in videos, we decided to just drink and have a good time. Well, I woke up the next morning with little recollection of the night. I still had my leather pants on. My red leather pants were still on, so that's a plus. But I couldn't find my ID or credit card. Just couldn't find them. They weren't in my pocket, they weren't in my room, and I didn't really know what to do. So I go downstairs in the lobby and a fan comes up to me and she says, "Hey Sawyer, I have your ID and your credit card." And I was like, "What?" And she hands me my ID and my credit card. And I'm like, "How did you get this?" Her answer made me stop drinking at VidCon completely. Apparently, around 2 a.m., whilst trying to find my room, late walking towards my apartment, or walking towards my room, I found what I thought was my room, and I tried to open it with everything in my wallet besides my room key. This including a GNC gold card. And when my GNC gold card didn't work to open my room, apparently I threw a fit and started throwing all of the contents of my wallet down the hallway, like ninja throwing stars, down the hallway at other doors because I was frustrated. Also, at this time, YouTube had gone to my head. I was making challenge videos like no other, but my heart wasn't really there. But there was so much attention that it was just fun. I was just going with it. I was completely taken by the experience, and I wasn't as smart, compassionate, and really thankful as I am today. I was just a douchey little kid with a following who thought he was cool. So now we are at VidCon 2015, which was last year, the year of Sawyer's rebellion. But last year at VidCon, something really special happened to me. I stopped caring about how big and strong my audience was, and I started focusing more on the content that I wanted to create, and VidCon reflected that. And that taught me a very important lesson of VidCon is exactly what you make it. This was the year of blue hair, blonde hair, black hair with a beard, anything that got me out of feeling like I was a YouTuber. For like the 3 years before that, YouTube had really been about trying to be an attractive male who made cute, lighthearted challenge videos that everyone could love. And that was the opposite of who I wanted to be, so my hairstyles and my personality really reflected that. A lot of people at VidCon probably didn't know how to take who I was or how I was acting, but it's because I had grown up a little. Over the summer before VidCon last year, I had spent 6 months making a movie in another state where fame and power and YouTube just don't matter and people don't care. It's just a normal community where if you have a social media following, okay, that's cool, like, good for you. And that was a very great experience to be, because going from Louisiana to VidCon, for the first time, the screaming fans and all the attention, it didn't go to my head. It just made me feel really proud of the project I was creating. Honestly, I think that experience at VidCon, that coming of age and kind of figuring out my purpose in life and where my ego should be, I think that experience at VidCon helped shape the type of person I am today and the personality I have about the content I'm creating. So, with all that being said, I am so excited for VidCon this year, not only to see all my friends, but to experience it and see how I've grown as a person since last year as well. And to me, if 1 million people watch one thing and 5,000 people watch the next and then 1 million people watch, it doesn't matter to me. YouTube can be a place where you figure out a format that works for your channel and you keep doing it day in and day out, and you can grow and you can make a great series. But at the exact opposite time of that, YouTube can also be a place for an artist to have a blank slate and a place where they can bounce their projects off people and get genuine feedback. And to me, that's what it's always been about, and I'm so excited to go to VidCon this year and talk to you, talk to the actual viewers that watch my stuff and get feedback. I want to know how you enjoy it. I want to know what you like and what you don't. I just want to interact with you, and I want to continue on this amazing path we're on. So it's 4 o'clock. I got to pick up my mom in 30 minutes. I also need to pack. And I'm realizing I do not have enough time. All right, spent way too much time talking about VidCon. I will be showing it to you the next 3 days. Enjoy. Are they? Oh my gosh. Hi. Mama.
Hi, can you believe I came back out?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ollie. Look how weird you look.
Oh, look at the boy.
You look like Dwight from The Office. My mom's birthday is in 3 days, so that's why she's out here. Well, and to see her, obviously, but we gotta go, buddy. Mr. Hitch, I'm so sorry. You too. You just look so strange. And watch Game of Thrones.
I am, that's what I'm doing.
All right, I love you.
I love you too. You guys have fun.
Bye, Mama.
I'm so excited.
I love you. Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
You ready to go to VidCon?
Let's go to VidCon. I don't know why I'm singing that, but
Wait, do we need tickets?
no.
Okay,
We
good.
get them there.
What would I do without you?
You made me happy.
Why did you eat soap, Joe? Joe, why did you take a bite of soap?
Because he's a legend! Mate, I'm gonna have to order more soap now.